Hey, what's going on? In this box is the OneBot S1. The company OneBot reached out and asked if I wanted to review this bike, and of course I said yes. I love checking out new e-bikes. So let's dive into this thing and see what it's all about. Got my unboxing knife here. Now there was a little bit of damage on the packaging and it did arrive upside down, so I am hoping that it is in good condition. Missed a spot. So it didn't come as securely packaged as some of my other bikes that I've unboxed, but just looking at it, looks like things are intact. Let's pull it on out. There are a few loose items in the box. Better double check for more before I throw this out. I had to bring the camera in closer because this thing is small. What do we have here? Looks like we might have some instructions, maybe some tools. A little manual there. Oh no, it's the charger. Again, compared to my other e-bikes, this thing is a small little charger. We'll get it on the charger and do a little test ride later. Not too much to this bike as far as setup goes, it looks like. Unwrapping everything and getting situated. I wonder if that's that missing piece. So that's the upright for the handle. And that should click in just like that. And we have our handlebars and our seat. This bike, whoops, sorry Dewey. This bike only costs $500. You can actually order it through Amazon, but I will have a link in the description below as well for a special code. We have a hub motor. It is 250 watts. The battery is 36 volts and the range is around 15 miles if you're doing just the twist throttle, or up to 30 miles if you use pedal assist. I won't lock the seat down just yet, but so far setup is super easy. And the top speed of this bike is 15 miles an hour. So you can pretty much ride it anywhere that bikes are allowed. You're not gonna break any e-bike rules depending on where you live, but it should be in compliance with most areas. So the parts that fell out were for the handlebars. So let's get these adjusted here. Nice little handlebars. Barely need any tools. I did bring some Allen wrenches to adjust a few things just in case, but yeah, not bad. Now I'll just adjust the seat. Man, this thing is really compact. It will be easy to fit in and out of a car or a trunk, because look at this. Even the pedals fold in on themselves. I mean, that's pretty much all there is to it. I'll get into a few of the features in just a second, but that was probably the easiest setup of an e-bike I have ever done. And it's pretty much ready to go. Only took about 5 minutes if you weren't making a video. You just turn it on by holding the M on the display. It actually has a nice, pretty detailed display. I like that it has a bigger battery graphic and also the percentage. And of course you have, well, kilometers per hour. We'll see if we can change that. And then you have your pedal assist settings. Over here on the right hand side, it has a twist throttle. It also has a little horn and a headlight. So you just hold the button to turn it on, and you got a nice little headlight there. Doesn't look like we have a tail light, but there's a reflector. And then the brakes are mechanical disc brakes, as you can see there. And the tires, I think, are just 14 inches. I'm gonna clean up my mess and see how this thing rides. It's not bad. Whoa. All right, so I'm not used to the narrow handlebar base and the smaller tires. That would definitely take some getting used to, but it's pretty peppy for a 250 watt motor. I am pretty impressed. I'm gonna take it on a little bit of a longer ride. We'll get to that as well, but I'm gonna throw a charge on it. Again, this is the OneBot S1 250 watt motor, 36 amp hours, about a 15-mile range on the throttle only, 30 if you're using pedal assist. Comes in right around $500. So I got it on the charger, it has a little display there, it kind of turns red. I'm sure it turns green when it's all charged. The charge port is up underneath, which I think is kind of interesting. Probably don't want to ride it through too much water. There are these little fenders here. But while I charge it up, I'm going to make sure that the tires are inflated with my Hoto rechargeable tire inflator. And this thing is awesome. I have a link for it down in the description below. It's a lifesaver, it's small and compact, and will inflate your tires pretty quick. It's between 35 and 40 PSI with these tires. Let's take a look at how easy this thing is to fold up. You just push in the pedals, twist them, and they're folded flat. Then you can collapse the handlebars by pushing on the red button and folding them down. With the handlebars collapsed and the seat lowered, that thing will fit in the trunk of most cars, unless it's a Lambo or something. Okay, I know I look awesome right now. There is a gas station right down the street. I'm gonna ride this bike to the gas station, see how it does down this hill, coming back up the hill, and I'll let you know how it goes. You know, I just need to grab a drink after all this hard work setting this thing up. Now you know, for a $500 bike, you're not going to get front or rear suspension. So be mindful of that. But this could be a good commuter bike. I've taken my Super 73 on the train before and it's just too big for those bike spots. So if you use a train to commute, this thing would be perfect. Now obviously going downhill, just fine. Going 23.5 kilometers per hour. We'll see how going up the hill is though on this 250 watt motor. Brakes, not bad. One thing I noticed with this set to 0, the throttle barely works. Or no, the throttle doesn't work. It's got to be on 1 to get going. I didn't bring a bike lock, so hopefully it's still here when I get out. Bike's still here. Okay, so this little number also controls the power of the throttle as well. So your pedal assist and throttle. 3 looks like the max. Now let's go up the hill. It almost feels like you get better motor performance using the pedals versus the throttle. So I'm gonna try that up this hill. It's definitely putting a bigger draw on the battery. When I stopped at 7-Eleven, I was at 72%. I didn't have it charged all the way, but now it's showing 46. Let's try throttle only up this hill. Yeah, that slows way down. 11.7 kilometers per hour. Definitely need some pedal assist here. But hey, for a 250 watt motor, a bike that's around $500, something that fits in your trunk, I'm actually pretty impressed with this OneBot S1. Made it to the top of the hill, slight incline, 19.4 kilometers per hour. I wonder if you can switch this to miles per hour. Got to read the manual, but I'm almost there. Another thing to consider is I'm in the 200 plus category as far as weight goes, pounds. And this thing is rated for 12 and up, so might be a good starter e-bike for a kid. Not bad, not bad.